the tamer deck side. Um, Good against black wings. Any mass summon one. This guy is just awesome. He's not a dragon, but he works good with this setup. Hardened arm. This will basically make any level 8 or higher monster a demigod. The only thing that can take it out is attack. But, if you have White Knight on the field and a Burden of the Mighty, and you use this guy for White Knight, you're pretty much set. Um, Spear Dragon works with a skill drain, or good by himself. Kwakimiru Drago. I actually sometimes run a second, but with these new meta cards that are going to be coming out, he's not as good as he used to be. He's just an awesome card. Summoning control, basically. Cave Dragon works good with skill drain, and he's just good for put him on the field, 2,000, and then if you happen to get a skill drain on the field, you can just attack with him. White Horn Dragon is just good for graveyard control, especially if someone can cycle through with their magic cards and stuff. He's a good beat stick. He's just a pretty good card, and he's good for Dark Armed. Tiger Dragon, good field destruction. He's basically a monarch in dragon form. Fuchsia Dragon, Dual Mode Beast, just another awesome card. He's a beast. You use him. You get him on the field. You can't be bottomless. Use skill drain, boost him up. Tyrant Dragon, another awesome card. I love the classics. One of my favorite cards. Another Heart and Soul of the Dragon Tamer deck. You use this is just awesome. You stop the negative effects and use the positives. It's pretty awesome. Two Royals. Good summoning control. Especially if you want to slow down those metas and make them, basically fight fair. I don't use this too much because if you'll waste a Stardust Dragon if you special summon it out. Using this card is just good for protection sometimes, especially if they have a lot of destruction power. Eyesight in a Giant Trunade. A lot of people like this card. I kind of do, but it's not that great. It's good if you want to OTK. It's a good card. And it's good if you want to use Future Fusion twice. I do it sometimes. This card right here is awesome. Good for Glad Beast. I mean, this just shuts down Glad Beast. Corridor, it's just an awesome card. Refusion, it's going to be better whenever the new fusion monster comes out, but sometimes you need it for a 5-headed dragon. So I showed you those because they both work with my synchros, and they're just awesome cards. I'd like to replace her, but Ancient Fairy, she is good for defense. Not a dragon, but Catastor. If you don't know a Catastor, you're basically retarded. Bryanak, I don't use him as much. Sometimes he's good, but I don't use him all that much. He's still a pretty good card. Black Rose with Vice Dragon, he's really easy to get out, especially if your opponent has a lot of backfield setup or a lot of monsters. Just a good card. One of my favorites, Exploder Dragon Wing. Attack a monster equal to or less than they take the whole attack of the monster before damage calc. Good against Honest. This is the Honest killer right here. You can't activate Honest effect against him. Pretty good. Iron Chain. I really like this card. This card, you wouldn't think it, but you use this against Light Sworns, you make them mill out faster. You make them deck out faster. Simple. Stardust Dragon. Who doesn't run a Stardust Dragon? I only run one. I only need one because I can always, with Genesis Dragon, I can always put him back into my Synchro deck if I need him later. Light End Dragon. I'm waiting for his counterpart to come out. Maybe he'll come out in Gold Series 10. Dark End Dragon, but he's a good card, especially if you're in a tight pinch. Sometimes he helps out. This I don't use very much. I just got him, but I've only used him once, and that was just for attack. Black Wing Dragon, but there was good against burn decks anyway. It's the only reason why I have him in there. Good for defense, of course. Red Dragon Archfiend, just very good for defense. Infernity Dragon, it is an awesome card. I recommend you get one. I mean, he's good for anything, any deck. He's good. Yes, Trident Dragion. He is very easy to get out in this deck. Sometimes skill drain does fuck me, but whatever. And then 5-headed dragon. Get this guy out. You know how to. If you get him out with Stardust or Prime Material, it's pretty much over. He's the beast. And sometimes he gets a bottom list, but it's good to stop it. But don't send me any comments. This deck will not change. If I get a lot of people to subscribe to my channel, if I even know how to set this fucking thing up, I have a lot of original decks that I'd like to show people, and those ones I do want comments on because they don't do as good. But later.